Welcome to Nonfiction Reviews. Published in 1962, Silent Spring is Rachel Carson's seminal work that exposed the dangers of indiscriminate pesticide use and helped ignite the modern environmental movement. The book takes its title from the imagined sound of a world without birdsong, where pesticides have wiped out entire populations of birds, leaving behind a silent landscape. Carson's writing is both poetic and scientific, weaving together her observations of the natural world with hard data and research. She argues that the widespread use of synthetic pesticides, herbicides, and insecticides has had devastating consequences for the environment, including harm to wildlife, soil, water, and even human health. Carson's critique of the pesticide industry was not without controversy, as the book challenged the prevailing view that pesticides were safe and essential for modern agriculture. Carson was accused of being a hysterical and emotional woman who was opposed to progress and scientific advancement. However, her arguments were based on sound scientific research and evidence, and her work helped galvanize public opinion and prompt changes in public policy. One of the key themes of Silent Spring is the interconnectedness of all living things. Carson argues that the indiscriminate use of pesticides not only harms the target pests but also disrupts entire ecosystems, leading to unintended consequences. She highlights the importance of biodiversity and the delicate balance of nature, warning that attempts to manipulate nature for human benefit can have unforeseen and devastating consequences. Another important theme of the book is the responsibility of humans to protect the environment. Carson argues that humans have a moral obligation to be stewards of the earth and that our actions have real consequences for the natural world. She challenges the prevailing view that nature is a resource to be exploited for human benefit and instead calls for a more holistic approach to environmental management that takes into account the long-term health of the planet. Carson's writing also highlights the limitations of science and technology. She argues that our understanding of the natural world is always evolving, and that our attempts to control nature through science and technology can have unintended consequences. She calls for a more humble approach to science and technology, one that acknowledges the limits of our knowledge and the importance of caution and restraint. Silent Spring also challenges the role of government and industry in environmental management. Carson argues that government and industry have a responsibility to protect the public and the environment from harm, and that they have often failed to live up to this responsibility. She calls for greater transparency and accountability in the regulation of pesticides and other chemicals, and for more public involvement in environmental decision-making. Finally, Silent Spring is a call to action. Carson does not simply warn of the dangers of pesticides. She also offers solutions and calls on individuals to take action to protect the environment. She calls for a new environmental ethic that recognizes the interconnectedness of all living things and the importance of preserving the natural world for future generations. Here are 5 takeaways from the book. 1. Environmentalism as a social movement. Silent Spring helped spark the modern environmental movement and brought attention to the consequences of human actions on the environment. Carson's book was instrumental in raising awareness of the dangers of pesticides and other chemicals on ecosystems, and it prompted many people to take action to protect the natural world. 2. The dangers of indiscriminate use of pesticides. Carson's research on the dangers of pesticides and other chemicals used in agriculture and industry highlighted the need for more thoughtful approaches to pest control. Her book showed how pesticides not only affected the environment but also had harmful effects on human health, leading to a call for more responsible use of chemicals. 3. The power of science communication. Carson's writing style in Silent Spring was accessible and compelling, making it possible for non-scientists to understand complex scientific concepts. Her work showed how important it is for scientists to communicate their research to the public in clear and engaging ways to promote informed decision-making and positive change. 4. The need for public advocacy. Carson's book was met with fierce resistance from powerful chemical companies and government agencies, but she continued to advocate for her message despite the backlash. Her persistence and advocacy efforts led to the formation of the Environmental Protection Agency in the United States and helped spur legislative action to protect the environment. 5. The importance of environmental protection. Silent Spring raised awareness about the interconnectedness of humans and the natural world, and the book's legacy continues to inspire people to advocate for environmental protection. Carson's work helped highlight the importance of environmental stewardship and the need for individuals, communities, and governments to take action to protect our planet. In conclusion, Silent Spring is a groundbreaking work that exposed the dangers of indiscriminate pesticide use and helped launch the modern environmental movement. Carson's writing is both poetic and scientific, and her arguments are based on sound research and evidence. The book challenges prevailing views on science, technology, and environmental management and calls for a more holistic approach to protecting the natural world. It is a powerful reminder of the responsibility we all have to protect the environment and ensure a sustainable future for generations to come. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more content on non-fiction. Let us know in the comments what other non-fiction books you like to see on our channel.